welcome to the Toffee Blues, your source for all things Everton. And today we are back with another EFC Women's Report, and I'm delighted to be joined by Chloe again. Chloe, how are you?
Yeah, I'm doing good. How are you doing?
I'm doing fab, especially after we got a point against Arsenal, which is always lovely.
Yeah.
Our first point in a long, long while.
Happily take a point from the Arsenal game. Like, I went into that game thinking, yeah, we're going to lose by a significant margin, so happily take a point.
Oh, I was telling everyone it'd be about 9-0.
Yeah.
We're not very optimistic, are we? Let's be so real. But yeah, big point against Arsenal at the weekend, but we will get onto that in just a second. But I'd like to talk about a big 3 points the other week away at Brighton. 2-1 win, an incredible game. A Karen Holmgard goal with an assist from Sarah Holmgard as well. Own goal by Brighton, which resulted in us winning 2-1. Chloe, what are your thoughts on that match?
To be fair, I thought it was quite a good game. I feel like that is one of the best we've played in a long time. Like, I don't know what this sudden shift in mentality is, but these last couple of games, even the United game, even like the Liverpool game, like we've been playing like so well recently, and I don't know what this shift in momentum is, but can we keep it, please? Because it's really good. Like, and I also loved seeing the twin connection going strong yet again. I always love when Karen and Sarah play together because you can just see like the twin connection lining up and how strong it is, and that made no difference to the Brighton game with them both scoring and assisting each other. It's just nice, and no, I think it's the best we've played in like a while, or at least this season.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it has been a struggle this season, obviously, with the amount of injuries. I don't know if anyone saw Brighton Sorensen's press conference the other day, but the man had to bring in a list of players that were out because there's that many. But yeah, obviously a big win for us. And then we will now move on to Arsenal. Big point at the weekend. So 1-1 home draw. ISSY HOBSON come on as a substitute. 16-year-old ISSY HOBSON come on as a substitute and scored within added time. We were buzzing for her. Her reaction to the goal was everything you'd want it to be. She's a lifelong Evertonian, and it's great to see her get a goal. She's also now the youngest ever WSL scorer at 16 years old and 180 days, I think, off the top of my head. But Chloe, what did you think of ISSY's goal and her impact on the game?
Oh, I thought it was amazing. I was just saying, like, we were there yesterday, and the atmosphere, you couldn't fault it. Like, Walton was rocking.
Yeah.
It was. I mean, I said it at the start. Like, I fully expected to go into it a loss. Like, it's Arsenal. We've lost practically every single game we've ever played against them. It's gonna go really badly. We're gonna it's just gonna be like 5-0 before half time. But to get to 80 minutes to concede, it's like that is a proper achievement. Like, I'm proud of that. But Izzy's goal, I mean, you could tell how much it meant to her when she was running around the pitch, like, and all the other players like going up to her. It was a good goal as well.
Yeah.
I just headed like straight into it, and yeah, I'm buzzing for it. And now like the youngest goal scorer in not even just Everton, but like the history of the WSL. It's amazing. Like, and I just hope that she continues to play because she was so good that game.
Yeah, I mean, it was reminiscent of a big dunk header. Let's be so honest.
Yeah.
Honestly, we are so looking forward to seeing what Izzy brings to the squad in the future as well. Lots of new talent on that bench yesterday, especially with the amount of injuries as we mentioned before. But I'd like to speak about Eleanor Dale, who come on as a substitute. I thought she had a massive impact on the game, the build up to the goal as well. Chloe, what have your thoughts been on Eleanor Dale this season? I know she hasn't played much, but what do you think of her as a player?
I think she's a good player. To be fair, I would have quite liked to see more of her. I feel like she's had a good impact on not only the game, but she also has quite a good impact like on the bench as well. Like, but I think she's one of those players who she's going to be a proper star for us next season, and I want to see more of her. Like, I was really impressed by her yesterday, and I just want to see more of her. I want to see her play more. I want to see her get like on the ball, and yeah, just want to see her more.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I thought she was class yesterday. Another solid performance from Justine Van Havermaet as well. I thought she's probably played with the match for me. But that big point that we got yesterday at Arsenal means we are now 9th in the WSL table. Bristol City have been confirmed for relegation now, and Crystal Palace are coming up from the Championship. So 9th's a big, big achievement this season with the struggles that we've had and we've faced with the amount of injuries. I mean, Brian Sorensen signed a new contract a couple of weeks ago, and with the amount of injuries that we've had this season, as I mentioned, Brian's done an amazing job, hasn't he, Chloe?
Yeah, I said it a couple of weeks ago that I think what he walked into, he's been absolutely phenomenal. Like, when he signed back last season, he had no money, no players, and that's kind of still the exact same situation. But what he has done with that situation is just, it's absolutely amazing, and you can tell how much he loves it. You can tell how much the players love him and how much they're willing to work for him. Like, you could see yesterday when his daughter came onto the pitch, like how much he just loves being there, how much he loves the atmosphere of Everton. And he said it in his press conference as well, that he just proper loves it. And I love him. Like, I just think he's amazing. And what he's done for the club, considering how many injuries they've had, they've not been able to sign players, they've only been able to release 2 players. He's just done so well, and I kind of hope next season goes a lot better for him.
Yeah, definitely. Be great to see us challenge that top 5, I think, because we can't have Liverpool getting any higher again than us in the table, because I'll be honest, that's all I'm bothered about. It has bugged me to no end that they're higher in the table than us, because they shouldn't be.
Don't even.
Breaks my heart. But it is great to finally see some like real consistency within the management after the turbulence that we've experienced over the past few years with the amount of managers that we've had. I mean, the stability that we've got from Brian, there's a consistency in the style of play as well, which is great to see, so the players know what like sort of positions that they're playing in and what he wants. I think that sort of management that he is doing has just really, really impacted the game.
Yeah, 100%. And I think, again, like I said before, you can tell how much the players actually want to play for him and like learn from him. And again, it's just so nice to see like that, a group of players that are willing to play for their manager. And yeah, I just hope next season it generally just goes better for him, because he deserves it and we deserve it. And
yeah, 100%, we deserve it. The players that we've got deserve to be challenging for the top 5. They are class. And whilst we're on the topic of the players, I'd like to speak to you about the season as we are reaching to the end of it. Who, for you, has been a standout player this season?
Ooh, tell you what, I think Courtney Brosnan, I think she's really shone this year.
Yeah.
I think she's been absolutely incredible. I think Megan Finnegan's done so well, like with getting that captain's armband and still like not being a person, but you know what I mean, like still like not crumbling under the pressure of being captain, still managing to like play the game like so well. I've loved watching Martina Piemonte play. I think she's been absolutely sensational since she signed. So technically I've got 3, but like all for different reasons.
No, I get that. I mean, for me, since Catherine Cool signed, she's had a huge impact. I know she only come in January, but that the impact that she's had on the team has been so significant. We're like a completely different team when she's in the side. Yeah. Meg Finnegan, obviously, is one of our most consistent players. She deserves all the recognition that she gets. She's just incredible. And I think someone that goes under the radar quite a bit and that deserves much more appreciation is Aurora Ghali.
Yeah.
She comes into that midfield and she owns it. She makes a difference for us in games between winning and losing. She's probably the player we rely on the most. What are your thoughts on Ghali? Because I know she's like a fan favourite as well.
Yeah, I mean, I said this last season as well, that I really, you're just mesmerised when you watch her, and her link up this year with Piemonte has just been, it's been so nice. And I just think she's shone. I think she's been the unsung hero. And you could notice that she wasn't playing yesterday. Like, you could really notice the shift and difference of her not being on the pitch.
Yeah.
But I really enjoy watching her, and I really hope that she gets better soon.
So do I. Hopefully she will be back in the squad for our last couple of games. So next up is this Saturday, the 4th of May, kickoffs at 12 p.m. Walton Hall Park, our last home game of the season. So make sure you get down, get your tickets, and come and support the girls as we face 6th place Spurs. It's going to be a really, really tough game for us. Chloe, who do you think we should be looking out for in the Spurs team that's going to be a threat?
I think Beth England's definitely one of them. Like, if you know your WSL history, you know that Beth England is an absolute fireball. I think that Jess Naz has had a absolute brilliant couple of games, like scoring in the FA Cup.
Yeah.
So, I think she's been absolutely phenomenal, and I just think it's going to be quite tough. And I mean, I'm not going to say anything else because, we all know how it went when I said that Everton would lose massively to Arsenal, and they didn't. So I'm not giving any score predictions. I'm not saying anything else because we all know it would like jinx or just not go well. But no, I think it's going to be tough. But I mean, I've got faith.
Yeah, I mean, at least you have. I'm messing. I have. I think it'll be a 2-2 draw. I think it'll be quite a close game.
Yeah.
For me, I think one that in the Spurs team that we should be wary of is Grace Clinton.
Oh, love her.
Former Blue, former Everton player. Be warned, because it always comes back to haunt us. So, but she has been incredible for Spurs this season. I mean, she's got her first senior call up for the Lionesses. She's just owned the club, and it's so great to see an academy graduate from us doing so well.
Yeah, completely agree. And I think that it's also really sad that she can't play in the FA Cup because it's against a parent club. But I mean, can Everton sign her back? Is that possible? Can we get her back, please? Thanks.
Don't think she'd come back. No,
but she has really good though.
Yeah, I can see her playing in years to come for like Leon.
Yeah.
Barcelona, she's going to be world class. And then after Spurs, our final game of the WSL season is away on the 18th of May, 3 p.m. kickoff, away to Bristol City, who are already relegated. But it would be nice to get the 3 points there. It is going to be quite a close game because we are quite close in the table. And I'm gutted for Bristol City because they have put so much effort into the games this season, but obviously it's just not meant to be. But I want your score predictions, Chloe, for Bristol.
Oh, well, when Bristol came to Walton Hall, it was a 2-2 draw, which was, I don't think anyone really expected. So
no,
reckon it could be another like 2-2 draw again, or even just Everton clinching like the last minute with a 3-1.
Because we have got a better away record than a home record this season. So yeah, 2-1. Let's put it at 2-1 because it's a bit of a tight game. But I'm positive for the 3 points.
Yeah, so, I think they'll just clinch it at the end though. Like it'll be like a Brighton situation where it'll literally be like the last couple of minutes. Yeah,
hopefully. Anyway. But yeah, please make sure you get those tickets and get down to Walton Hall Park and support the girls for the last home game of the season. It's going to be huge. We want Walton Hall Park bouncing this weekend. But yes, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to drop a comment, like and subscribe, and keep an eye out for our next video. See you later.